Hi guys, Kraus here. Today I want to explain you how you can buy your mount at level 40 and why you shouldn't use this method. At first the tips. Tip number 1. Loot every mob above level 50. Below it doesn't matter so much since the mob gives you just an average 15 copper. Sell green weapons at the vendor and send all the other armor pieces to your alternative. To disenchant, either disenchant them or sell them in the auction house. You do not need a disenchanter on a high level. If you have one skill point, you are already able to disenchant all the gear. The reason is weapons are very valuable and are more gold worth than armor. However, the materials that you get out of the armor is more worth than selling them at the vendor. Use gather professions. Use Skinner and either herbalism or mining. You can sell the materials that you get on low level as Skinner. Means you can sell a light leader and the medium leader at the vendor. All the other materials would I recommend you to sell them in the auction house. Many herbs and ores are not very valuable. However, there are also some very valuable on the way. For example, as a herbalism, can you herb the bloom Wild Steel Bloom, which you can gather in Arati Highland. As a miner, you can get silver deposits which are around the world, especially in Ashenwell there are a lot. Another tip is just buy the skills from the class teacher that you really need for the leveling progress. All the other skills can you buy at level 60. If you want to increase your damage, just buy weapons in the auction house. It's not that useful to buy any other gear, since you need to spend time in the auction house to find those pieces in which you don't get any experience, and furthermore the upgrade in damage is just very low. Just search weapons, no armor pieces. That were the tips which you can use to get enough gold together to buy your mount at level 40. But now the reason why I wouldn't recommend all of those methods is that you need to grind a lot in this game. Especially if you are a new player and you do not know all the quests in the game. Even I have to grind a lot. And if you are new, you do not know all the quests, you need to grind even more. Means you want to kill everything on the way. And while you kill everything on the way, you do not use your mount that often. Don't misunderstand me, the mount is very useful to have it on level 40. But all the time that you spend before to get the gold together is not worth. So those are the tips that you should do definitely. Sell weapons, sell green weapons at the vendor, and all the other pieces do you either disenchant and sell the materials or sell it directly in the auction house depending on the item. Buy just the skills that you use while leveling and just buy weapons in the auction house and no other gear items. You do not want to spend too much time for professionals while leveling. It might sound like an easy and good idea to use Skinner, since you just need to skin wild enemies. However, you need to spend 5 seconds to get the leader out of it. The early game leader is just a few copper, and with a few I mean below 5 copper worth. So you spend 5 seconds to get 5 copper. This is not very worth. You spend a lot of time to get those leader, and in this time could you already kill more enemies, which means you get on the one hand gold and then on the other hand experience, means you level faster, and being on a higher level means you get more gold from the enemy. Especially do you also need to skill those professions. As an example, to skill above skill level 225 you need to spend over 4 gold, and below everything together will be around 2 gold. So you need to get those 2 gold together and then you are doing profit. So it's not very worth to use professionals. If you want to use the professionals in the end game, go ahead, but otherwise would I not recommend you to take professions just to make gold early level. Another tip for you is perhaps you find some friends in the game. Perhaps you have already a few friends, and it's a good way to socialize and team up. You are probably already level 40 while a friend of yours is level 30. Ask him if he could borrow you some money, and when he is on the level to buy his mount, give him the money back and the missing money that he needs to get the mount for himself. Perhaps you need to ask more friends, since one friend doesn't have enough money depending on how much money you got on the way. However, this will be a good method, and don't worry if you do not have those friends with trust you that much to give you over 10 gold. As already said, it's not that important to get your mount at level 40, since you wanna kill a lot on the way, and the time that you save on those levels will be around 5 minutes each level if you have the mount, so it's not that much. If you enjoyed the content, don't forget to like it and subscribe me. I will do every second day another video how to level as fast as possible to level 60 till the release of Classic in around 10 days. If you have any question, just write it in the comment and I will come back to you. And if it's a good question in general, I probably will also do a video for it. So thanks for watching and see you in the next one.